Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. In our today's lecture, we are going to learn about other two methods for handling the noisy data, which is a clustering and regression. We already learned these techniques in our chapter number 2, but in this lecture we'll revise what is clustering and regression, and then we'll see how we can use clustering and regression for handle the noisy data. So let's start. So first, let's understand what is a clustering. Clustering means finding a group of objects such that the object in a group will be similar to one another, and different from the object in other groups. So it means it is basically a collection of objects on the basis of similarity and dissimilarity between them. Suppose this is one data set and it contains many types of data in it. Yes, so as we see in figures that it has a cube data, it is a triangle data, it is a round data. Yes, so to differentiate it, we'll use the clustering technique. In the clustering, clustering means grouping, so it groups the data such that the data in one group is more similar than the data in the other group. So first we'll group the data of round shape, then we will group the data of triangle shape, and then we'll group the data of a rectangle shape. So now we can see that there are mainly three groups: round, triangle and square, and the data in each groups are more similar than the data in the other group. So suppose there is one group, which is round group, so the data in that groups are similar to each other, while then the triangle group, so each has a different shape. So the main purpose or the main aim of clustering is group the data, cluster the data such a way that the data in one groups are more similar than the data in another group. And the question is how it can possible. So in which basis clustering group that data? So it is basically a collection of objects, and on the basis of similarity and dissimilarity between them, the cluster is created. So how it can done? It select the round shape. First it select the round shape, then compare this shape with other data. Suppose round is compared with the square, so that is not matched with each other. Now it compared with the triangle, that is also not matched with the triangle shape. Now this round shape is compared with this another round shape, and the algorithm finds that yes, this is more similar, so they put the data into one group. Now it select a triangle shape and also compare with the other whole data, and they put other triangle in the same group. Same as in the square, it compares square with other data, and when the comparison matches, at that time they put that data into the same group. So this is how cluster is created. So now let's understand how cluster is used for noise removal. So suppose this is a whole data set. Now we'll apply the clustering method, and this is how cluster was created. So this is the cluster that is created. Blue is a cluster 1, green is a cluster 2, and orange is the cluster 3. So after cluster was created, there are some data points that is not in any cluster, so that is called the noise. Suppose this is the data of first year, second year and third year students data, but in that data fourth year students data are also available. So when you create the cluster, yes, so it creates main three cluster: students of first year, this is the data of students of second year, and this is the data of third year students. But these are the students that are of final year students, so that is not creates any group. So that is why this data is called the noise. So to remove the noise, we can create a clusters and non-cluster data, and we declare non-cluster data as a noise, and we can easily remove that noise from the data. So that is a use of clustering for noise removal. The third method is a regression. Now let's understand what is regression and why do we use regression. So this is a type of predictive modeling technique in which we find the relationship between independent variable and a dependent variable. So it may be used for time series modeling or forecasting and finding a causal relationship between the variables. So regression is used to predict for individuals on the basis of information gained from the previous samples of a similar individuals. So mainly regression use the previous data to predict the future data. So we can say that it estimates the relations between variables. It estimates the relations between dependent and independent variables. So previous data samples are the independent variables, and the data points that I want, and for that we want to predict, it is called the dependent variable. So for that dependent variable we used independent variable for prediction. So that is the concept of regression. Regression is two types, linear and multilinear regression. So in that, main thing is we draw the line on the data such that maximum data is covered that line. So that is the base concept of regression. So let's understand how regression is used for noise removal. So suppose this is one data of one laboratory. Yes. So now we plot that data and draw such a line. Here we are drawing such a line such that maximum data is covered on that line. So here we can see that maximum data are very nearest to that line or on top of that line. So that data are actual data that are not the noise, but the data points like this or this, the data points that are far away from that line are called the noise. So we can differentiate noise here. So the data point that is very nearest to that line or top on that line are the actual data, and the data points that are very far from that line are called the noise. So this is so by doing the regression we can find out that noise data, and we can easily remove that noise from the data. So this is how we can use regression for noise removal. So for noisy data we have mainly three techniques, which is a binning method, clustering, and regression. In the binning we are smoothing the data point. That is why we can reduce the noise from the data. It has mainly three techniques, which is a smoothing by bin bins, smoothing by bin median, and smoothing by bin boundaries. Next technique is a clustering. So in the clustering we are creating the cluster or grouping the data points, and outside that cluster and the data that are outside that cluster are called the noise. So we can remove their data points. In the regression we draw the line on the data such that maximum data are covered on that line or maximum data will nearest to that line. So the data point that are very far from that line are called the noise. So we can identify that noise point and we can easily remove that noise from the data. So this is how we can handle the noise. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.